question.
Okay, next one is from Rosalind, and she would like to know if your ebook should be professionally edited before putting it on Amazon.com. Also, how do you get your ebook more publicity, like getting it on Google for more sales and exposure?
Okay, so that's two questions there from Rosalind, and let's handle the first one. And the answer is you absolutely, listen, Rosalind, and the rest of you for that matter, anytime you put your name on something, okay, or your brand on something, you want to make sure it is the very best thing that you can put out in the marketplace. Because I'll tell you, I'm not really a woo-woo person, but I do believe it somewhat in karma, and what you put out into the world is what you get back. So just yes, absolutely. You have your Kindle books professionally edited. Make them the best that you can be, and that goes for anything that you're doing, whether it's a product or a service. You need to do that. So that's the answer on that. Now, as far as getting more publicity for your Kindle books, a great idea. I think that's just an awesome idea that you do that. One of the ways that I can think of to do that pretty quickly is by doing a blog tour, and essentially doing even doing a hangout like this with a blog owner in the niche that you want to that serves, or that you're trying to serve with your book, and you could of course talk about the book and even make some special offers for it within a hangout or a podcast for that matter, or you could just do, if this is too intimidating for you, you could even just do a conference call, okay, which is recorded, and you could do those for free, right? And essentially do the old teleseminar model. I don't care how you do it, but it's essentially, again, reaching out to potential joint venture partners and serving their market and getting them to promote you, and that's how you can get more publicity. So you've got to, and I should say, because it's easier said than done, to get people to promote you, which is why I said in an earlier response that you should carefully be nurturing and developing potential joint venture partners all along. Okay, I think that's really, really important that you do that. And one of the ways I believe that you could do that is by essentially giving first. Okay, finding ways to help a blog owner or a potential joint venture partner that has a list, okay, and help them first, whether that's, and I'll give you a real quick way that you might do that, okay, just as an example of what I'm talking about here. Let's say that you've identified a blog that you'd like to target to maybe do a post or get either a guest post. Again, guest posts take so long to do for me. I would rather just spend an hour on a hangout like this, or an hour on a telephone call. And to me, it's a like or very similar effectiveness. And you could determine whether this blog owner has a book on Amazon. Okay, and you go buy the book, you review the book, and then you give them an honest review. And if it's if you could honestly give a 5-star review of the book, then you say, you email them and said, I bought your book, I loved the book, I loved it so much, in fact, that I gave it a 5-star review, and then send them a link to your 5-star review on Amazon. Okay, this is a good way to start off a relationship. You see what I'm saying? And things can develop from there, because they'll many times they'll answer and say, well, thank you so much, I really, really appreciate that. then you can make the next, volley and say, I really enjoy your blog too, and I was wondering if we could get together and maybe do something. And then you'll probably get on a Skype call, and things just progress like that. Okay? So I hope that gives you some ideas on how to get more publicity for your books. Okay?